Matt James and with Steven, we co-founded this convention you're at this weekend, Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. And we wanted to tell you thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Thanks for having us back a second year. This is awesome. All right, so this is how it's going to work. Hop in line, get over on the mics. I'm going to do all the pointing, and Steven will do all the talking. We'll get right to it. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? This is awkward. Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Shu.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's not my real name, guys. Don't worry. My question is something that was kind of alluded to and mentioned a couple times in season 3, but they never really panned it out considering the kid storyline that happened. So I wanted to know if Felicity ever really had that kid talk, because it was mentioned that they did it, and then it kind of was brought up a couple times, and was it something that they actually wanted? Answer, please.
You thought so much about this question.
I literally woke up in the middle of the night and was like, I found an Felicity question, and then I went.
So is the question, did Emily and did Oliver and Felicity ever have a kid talk?
Yes.
Nope.
Woo!
Probably. I don't know. Good question. The show probably needs kids.
Yes, it does. Very soon.
Yeah.
Like right now.
You should pay attention to season 5. Yes, what's your question? Not the way that you think, except maybe.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, my name is Samaria, and my question is, what's the relationship between Oliver and Felicity?
Going into...
The relationship between Oliver and Felicity in season 5 is very much a partnership. They are the 2 remaining members of Team Arrow, and they're trying to manage what they managed before, except we had a big team. You're welcome. Over here.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi.
I'm Catherine, and my question is, as an actor, do you find it more difficult to condition yourself for an emotional scene or more of a physical scene where you're fighting?
Physical scenes are way more difficult than emotional scenes. Emotional scenes are easy. You know what I mean? You just have to be comfortable with the character and do what you would normally do. But physical scenes are tough. I broke my nose on set like a couple of weeks ago, and it could have happened multiple times. I consistently challenge myself in physical scenes, but emotional scenes are, I mean, I can always do them better. You know, I always want more opportunities, but physical scenes by definition are way more challenging.
Awesome. Thank you. Love you, love the show.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Faith, and I love you so much. So,
Okay.
My question is, if your character Oliver went to Earth 2 and met his doppelganger, if you could pick what he would be like, or what relationship he would be in, like with other people.
So if Oliver went to Earth 2, what would his life be like?
No, if he went to Earth 2 and met his doppelganger, what would you want, like, him to be in a relationship with?
What do you want the doppelganger?
So how do you envision the Earth 2 version of Oliver, if you could decide? The Earth 2 vision of Oliver would be super relaxed. He'd hang out. We'd do an entire episode where on an early Saturday morning, he went and got his hair cut. Went to breakfast. Little Home Depot. Took a nap. I don't know if we'd go to Home Depot. I don't know if there'd be enough time. Bed Bath and Beyond. I do think that there will be an opportunity this year to see a version of Oliver where he is not committed to the idea of being the Green Arrow. Oh, shut up. You're gonna love it. It's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Maybe. But yeah. I would love an Oliver that's way more relaxed. Remember that episode of Breaking Bad where Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston were just in the lab and there was a bee or a bug or something to fly? Thanks, Encore. It's my buddy, Encore. Yeah, it would be really cool for Arrow to have an episode like that, like a departure. But we're going to have that opportunity this year, I think. Yes?
I'm Angela from Sydney, Australia. Sorry, the question I was going to ask was already asked by the previous girl, so I'm just thinking on the spot.
Think on your feet.
Okay, what colour undies are you wearing today?
Walk into that one.
Can you answer that? Gray? This is not John Barrowman's panel, you understand that, right?
Yeah, we're not toiling over, sorry.
I wear a boxer brief. That's enough.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ethan.
Hey, man.
I have a question concerning upcoming season 5. What characters would you like to see join Team Arrow that we haven't seen yet? Because it's been kind of like secretly hiding that maybe other members will be coming on the Team Arrow, but no new members have really been there.
Yeah, we haven't really announced new members yet, so there are some new members that I know of. In my dream scenario, the 2 new members of Team Arrow are the Huntress and Deathstroke.
Thank you.
Hi. I was wondering what has been your favorite scene to film with Emily?
To film with Emily? Well, I'm probably always going to be partial to our first scene together because that was our first scene together. You know, that was the first time that I met her. We sat in a conference room in an office building in the CBC in Vancouver and got to chat, get to know each other, and then film a scene. So I'm always going to be partial to that scene.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Z.
I think we met earlier. My question is something that's been on my mind since the start of season 4. Do you honestly think anyone in Star City believes that the Green Arrow is not the Arrow? And if they do, how do they feel about the Green Arrow compared to that first Hood, the Vigilante?
Z, you're digging pretty deep. That's always, you know, I think that season 5 will bring a lot of things full circle. And one of the things that will probably bring full circle is the whole idea of the Arrow, the Green Arrow, the Hood, the Vigilante, the Hood guy.
So he's
whatever else Paul Blackthorne called me.
To life with a new name, the
Pardon
Green
me?
Arrow 2.
No, I know. No, the Green Arrow is the Green Arrow. That's the end point. He
Okay.
can't be the Green Arrow. He's the Green Arrow. Yeah, but season 5, you know, one of the things that's exciting about season 5 is that the show was originally conceived as a 5-year idea with the flashbacks. And, you know, I certainly think that we're going to have a 6th season, but at the same time, we're going to close up a lot of points within our 5th season that are very exciting to me right now.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thanks, Z.
Hello, I'm Anne, and I wanted to know if you've had any fun set shenanigans so far season 5 filming.
On-set shenanigans?
Yes.
Shenanigans.
Oh, man. David Ramsey this year in a scene has to look at me and very seriously say, "What's in the box?" And it was not a problem for me but it was a problem for him. What's in the box? He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Like, he eventually did it, but we had to take a break. So for me this year, there have not been a lot of on-set shenanigans because, well, principally because I haven't worked with John Barrowman yet, which is a shame. We need Malcolm Merlin back doing stuff. Thank you very much.
And my question is, how do you think Oliver will react when he meets Supergirl?
So what, Supergirl?
When Oliver meets Supergirl, how do you think he will react?
What he knows.
So when Oliver meets Supergirl, how would he react?
Yeah.
You'll find out.
I would really like the idea of Oliver meeting Supergirl, but then Barry telling me before I see her powers that she's an alien, and then Oliver just going. Okay. That's a thing, Barry? That's a thing. All right, okay. Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
So is it true that you do all of your own stunts, like with you working out and stuff?
Well,
Not allowed to
if there are shirtless scenes where I work out, that is me. Or Robbie. Sometimes it's Robbie. But no, I do a lot of my own stunts. There are things that I can't do. You know, within the production schedule of a television show, the thing that you really miss out on is the ability to prep and rehearse. So sometimes there are fight scenes that they would rather the double take care of. But if it's anything that's an important character moment, I make sure that it's me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Leilani. I'm from Napa. And my question is, so I heard that you listen to Hamilton. What's your favorite song, and can you sing some of it for us?
I just got a video of my daughter the other day, and it's just her looking at the camera going, "You can be a new man," and then looking off in the distance going, "You can't be a new man." And then they say, what musical is that from? And she goes, "Alexander Hamilton." So my favorite song from Hamilton is probably Alexander Hamilton. And, I mean, that's it.
So you don't want to rap for us a little bit?
What's that?
You don't want to rap
No.
it for a little bit? No, for us?
See a little bit.
You want to rap a little? I mean, how does a bastard orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence and power, rich and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by being a lot smarter, by being a
Thank you.
Just needed somebody like back on the drums just then. Oh yeah, I sang on the stage already.
Hi, Steven.
Hey.
My question is, will we see the return of the boxing glove arrow?
Hopefully. Like, hopefully it's not just the return of the boxing glove arrow, but maybe there could just be a boxing glove sticking out of my quiver. Like, if we're not going to have fun with the boxing glove arrow, why the fuck are we making the show? Thank you. Sorry, kids. Sorry to you. What's your question?
My question is,
in season 3 Flashpoint, Flash is going to be in a different type of timeline, but will Flash still be into season 5, season 6 Arrow? Because, and in Flashpoint, will Flash ever meet the Arrow? And if he does... and if he does... and if he does, how would it work out?
I have all the season 5 scripts with me right now, so after the panel, just come back and read them. Flashpoint does affect season 5 of Arrow in a subtle way at the beginning, and maybe more at the end. And you'll get it. Episode 3, 4, 5-ish.
Or do I have to wait 5 weeks?
Oh, no, I was dead serious. Just come back and read the scripts. By the way, this brings up an interesting point. If I was in charge of marketing for Arrow, I would literally say nothing. Like, it would be Game of Thrones style. Nothing. The only way that they would get spoilers is if they flew drones over big battle scenes.
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
What's that?
I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Good. Everyone dies.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert!
Thank you.
No, he's not joking. You see that everyone does.
Hi, my name is Nathan, and I had a question. So we've gotten like a few Batman references, like when Felicity asked for a code name, you said that Oracle was taken, and so I was wondering if we'd ever get any from like Batman or like the Batman family coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I think that eventually, if like I'm signed through 7 seasons of Arrow, and if they want an 8th season, I'll just say, hey, cool, you can have an 8th season. Robbie has to play Bruce Wayne. And they'll be like, that's so funny, and I won't laugh. And then, by the way, it's not like Robbie has to be like, it's not like Batman has to appear on the show. It's just that, Oliver and Bruce are billionaires. Oh, by the way, Oliver has to be a billionaire again soon. This is bullshit. Which is an actual sentence that I said to an EP recently. I said, bullshit. Stop it. He's supposed to be a billionaire. Billionaires are cool. Yeah, it can just be something very simple. Like we cross paths and hello Oliver, hello Bruce. So that would be my hope. And by my hope, I mean my demand. And by demand, I mean it's going to happen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Justin. I'm just a huge pro wrestling fan, and I'm really excited to see Cody on this season of Arrow. I was just wondering if you could comment on what it was like working with him outside the ring, and also if we're ever going to see you in the ring again.
Well, first, I hope that I get to get back in the ring again.
Please.
The fact remains that Cody and I could have a wrestling match on the independent circuit at any point in time. But I definitely need another WWE match to secure eventually being in the Hall of Fame. Okay? What's so funny? I will say that Cody Rhodes really reinvigorated me about the joy of being on set, because this was his first professional acting job, aside from sports entertainment, which is, theater in some way, but it was his first television job. He showed up early. He spent full days on set behind the monitors, just watching what we were doing, asking questions, trying to be at his best. He was such an honor and a pleasure to have on Arrow. I hope we get to have him back, and I think that everyone is going to love his episode.
So, thank you so much.
Cool, man.
Hi, Stephen, Melody Bainville, aka Drax Shadow's mom. I have a question. If you were to pick a feature or type of skill from Arrow for real life, what would you pick?
Billionaire.
Say it one more time.
If you were to be able to pick a skill or maybe like a feature from Arrow for real life, what would you pick?
Well, Oliver is quite good with a bow and arrow. By quite good, I mean better than anyone could ever possibly be. So I'd probably pick that. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to light myself on fire, I guess. Never feel cold, that's right. Has anyone been able to fly in Arrow? No. Damn it. I would always pick flying.
Oh, the Atom.
Yeah, well, no, come on, it's cheating. I always pick flying. My default superpower that I want to take with me is flying.
Wait, do you want to do this panel?
Yeah, but your character's dead. What's the next question? By the way, here's something that I'm very excited about. Tonight, well, probably tomorrow, because we have our fantasy football draft tonight, but probably tomorrow, I get a chance to read the Code 8 script. Apparently it's good. What's your question?
In season 5 of Arrow, will you be changing your suit, or is the suit you have now permanent?
The suit changes in season 5. That's a good question. We added sleeves back onto the suit for a variety of reasons. One of the reasons will be explained in the show, but one of the other reasons was that I'm not a method actor by any means. But I do like to embody my character a little bit. And when you're the Arrow, and you're Arrow, it's a little bit tough when after every take, when you're filming on a rooftop at 3 o'clock in the morning in November, you go, "Can I have my puffy coat, please?" I don't want that. I wanted to be able to really embody the character. So that was one of many reasons why we added sleeves back on the suit for this year. Otherwise, and also it's a nice nod to the character that you see in Legends, Oliver in 2046. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Hello, Stephen. My name is Charlo, and since I know you're a wrestling fan, and I'm curious, you've done a stint with the WWE, and if you ever have a chance to go back, who would you want to wrestle with, past or present, and why?
Past or present?
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, in the present, if I were to go back to the WWE, I would like to wrestle Kevin Owens.
And why?
Did I make a mistake? Is that a bad idea? He's awesome. He's Canadian. He's a wonderful worker. And he's a really good guy. Because. No, I think they probably won't get a divorce because they don't, maybe Oliver doesn't recognize, the League of Assassins as a binding legal force.
I'll probably be
I
over
don't have a
minor.
better answer. Thank you, Caitlin.
Hi, my name is Rob from Ramadan, and my question to you is, if you were going to have a romantic relationship with either Felicity, Laurel, or Sarah in real life, which one would it be?
Is that right here?
Come on, man. Over here. Pass. I mean, they're all really good friends of mine. Some more than others.
But there's always a physical attraction that's stronger than mind.
I hear what you're saying.
His wife is sitting right over there.
My wife's right here.
We're not going to answer that one.
But I mean, thanks. Enjoy the rest of the con. Maybe go do that swing thing. Hi.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from Texas. And
Do you have a hypothetical question about me cheating on my wife with John Merriman? Okay. So, okay, go ahead.
So I volunteered to ask this question for my group of friends, so I'm taking one for the team. It's two-part, but it's very short.
Okay.
First part. Are you aware of the ship Smoking Billionaires, which is Oliver, Felicity, and Tommy together as a committed relationship?
Whoa.
And if so, or even if just now, do you have any thoughts about that?
I was not aware of
What
that.
panel is that?
I don't know. Things have dipped. Things have swerved. It's Flashpoint. It's Flashpoint, James.
What the hell is happening?
No, I'm not. I was not aware of that, so I don't have any thoughts. You're welcome. Hey, man. Think before you ask.
All right. Hi.
Okay.
I'm Will from Santa Cruz, and I love Arrow, but I gotta switch gears just a little bit and ask, with the success of the Kickstarter and Indiegogo campaigns for Cody, what you guys are looking at for distribution and when we can expect that?
Well, I think for Cody, from a distribution standpoint, we don't know yet. The most important thing, and the thing that we have working in our favor, is the fact that in next May, June, July, we're going to be able to shoot our movie. And from there, we would like to complete it and then just essentially drop it on studios and agencies like a mic drop. Like one of these. So, from a distribution...
Big Hollywood distribution, or do you want to keep it Netflix?
No, and you know what? The sky's the limit. To me, as long as you have a premiere, and we're going to have several, it doesn't really matter if it's in theaters or it's premiering on Netflix. I mean, doesn't matter at all. It could end up being a TV series. Who knows? When I'm done with Arrow in 15 years.
Thanks. It takes that long.
Thanks, man.
All right, thanks.
Hello, Fabian from East San Jose, and my question is, has playing Oliver ever affected like your real life? Like you're getting coffee, you know, and then you just go all mean on the road?
Playing Oliver, no, not necessarily. I played Jörn Vandersloot in a Lifetime movie. Look it up. It's pretty good. And that affected me because he's a murderer and he's a real life human being. And because of that, I didn't work with a lot of actors consistently. So all the actors would come on the set and be like, "Oh, you're nailing it." And I'd be like, "Oh no." So, but no, playing Oliver never really, except that I have to work long hours, so I don't get as much sleep as I would like. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Glenn from Modesto. Back to the wrestling. What was it like performing in front of SummerSlam?
Performing at the Barclays Center last year for SummerSlam was the most nerve-wracking moment of my entire life. I was so frightened and afraid that I literally forgot to get in the ring. If you watch, I'm supposed to get in the ring at the beginning of the match to take off my Arrow suit, and I forgot. Because it was literally like the second that I walked out there, all the moisture in my mouth just evaporated. So that was really something. And I knew that I had to springboard in for my first move of the match. And one of the wrestlers told me, you got to make sure that you wipe off the ring ropes because there's probably baby oil on there because the wrestlers oil themselves up. And so if you see me in the beginning of the match, if you want to go back and look at it, you see me going like this with the ring ropes with my hands. It was amazing though. Top 5 experience of my entire life, for sure. Like, you know, having a kid, getting Arrow, wrestling, getting married. Stuff like that. Thanks, man.
Hi, I'm Anuja from Milpitas, and I was wondering, what was your favorite episode to film?
Forever?
Yeah.
The pilot. The pilot, for sure. The pilot had such a feeling of accomplishment. And David Nutter, who directed the pilot, and he directed, he's the pilot whisperer. He's directed like 18 pilots that have gone to series. Supernatural, Smallville, he directed the Red Wedding for Game of Thrones. Like, he is the most prolific director of pilots in the history of television. And there was a moment on the pilot in a scene that actually ended up getting cut from the pilot for time, where he had turned to me earlier when we were preparing, and he said, the thing about pilots is that when you give it to the network, it can't just be good. It has to be undeniable. They have to look at it and say, we absolutely, positively have to make this into a series. And he turned to me after a take, about halfway through the pilot, and he literally punched me in the chest and said, undeniable! When I finished the pilot, I have never been more proud of anything. And, you know, now, obviously the pilot is a continuation of that idea. But now the thing that I get to be proud of is that I have so many friends and so many people in Vancouver especially that have gotten an opportunity because of Arrow. Because Arrow led to The Flash, and Flash led to Legends, and Legends led to Supergirl in some way, shape, or form. And, you know, I have so many friends now that started in the lighting department on Arrow that are now directors of photography on Supergirl. And that to me remains the cool thing. But forever and always, it will be the pilot until the last episode of Arrow when Oliver dies. Oh shit, sorry.
You've died already.
Hey man.
Hey, how's it going? I'm James from Cupertino, and 2 questions. Are we ever going to get back to the storyline about the child that you gave up in season 2, that your mom?
Yeah, you're from Cupertino?
Yeah.
When's my Apple Watch not gonna have to tether to my phone? Soon, James? You know what? That's a very important storyline to me. The storyline of Oliver's son is incredibly important to me. It's one of my favorite storylines for Oliver, and it is not lost, and it will not be forgotten. And that's it.
And wait, real quick, the second question is...
Yeah.
No, second question.
Are the adults ever going to get a salmon bar to play out here next year?
James?
Salmon ladder?
Let's get a salmon ladder.
A salmon ladder? All right.
Yeah.
Where's Jackie? Jackie, we need a salmon ladder.
Oh, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. We'll get a salmon ladder here when we get a chance to come back to San Jose. I'll do it. Nail it. Okay, very good. Good idea, James.
That James.
Yeah.
Not this James.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Annalisa. My question is, do you have a plan for your retaliation against Jared and Jensen from their little pranking? If not, what is your favorite prank that has happened on the Arrow set?
My favorite prank that has happened on the Arrow set. Prank. No one really plays a prank. Oh. we do have inside jokes that happen season by season, and this year it's talking to crew members and to fellow actors in the style of Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Sorry if that's weird. We spend so much time on set, but we say stuff to the camera operators like, it puts the actor in the shot. Does that make sense? And as for getting back at Jared and Jensen, and do I have a plan for retaliation? Of course. But this is a long lead. This is like Brody and Homeland long lead style. It's gonna take like a couple years, maybe, or it'll happen tomorrow. I'm not sure. Thank you.
Hi, my son Parker has something to tell you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. 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 Shoot. Well, what's been your favorite costume so far on the show? And
my favorite costume?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Has it gotten better or worse?
Well, I will always love my first Arrow suit costume. The first Arrow suit ever was all leather, period. And it was made by Colleen Atwood, who has won Academy Awards for designing costumes. And so everyone was terribly frightened to mess with her design in any way, shape, or form. And I said, well, you have to put rivets in it, because the very first fight scene that I'm doing in the costume, I have to kneel down, and when I kneel down, it's gonna rip the pants. And they were like, we can't change it. And I stood up, and I went like this. And ripped it from the front to the back, and I said, can you change it now?
So you've had input.
Yeah, I had input. That was the birth of Dictator Steve. Thanks, man.
Mr. Terrific? Is it going to be Diggle or?
No.
What's that?
Who's Mr. Terrific on the show? Is it going to be Diggle or?
Who's Mr. Terrific?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, did you see that wink back there? Damn it.
Hi, I'm Brent. Mine's sort of continuation of the costume question.
Look at Deadpool just on the thing back there, just jumping up there. Oh, it's the little things that make me happy. What's up, man? What's up? What's going on?
So there were quite a few scenes last year where you could tell in post they had to make your suit more green, especially in the nighttime fight scenes. Mm-hmm. Is your new suit going to be more green to account for that, or is it same levels of green?
The new suit has a little bit more black in it on the arms. I like the new suit. The new suit looks badass on screen, which is really cool. And just in general, I'm very excited about this season. You know, like, I've read the script for episode 7, which is called Vigilante, and breaking news. You know, I've seen the first 2 episodes, and feels like our show. Feels good. And I think it's important for any show to have a moment where, you know, you get to like 90 episodes and you think about all the things that are important. And we're doing that this year. And we're being very protective of the show. It feels good. And the suit's badass.
Most important thing.
That's the thing.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Doctor? Hi.
Hi. My name is Vivian, and I'm from Berkeley, and I got a personal question. What is a very vivid nightmare that you have had that you can think of off the top of the bat?
I couldn't hear the last part.
Very vivid nightmare. that you would have?
I don't have nightmares, but I do have a recurring dream when we are in the thick of production that the entire crew is standing in my bedroom waiting for me to come to set, except I am nude. Right? This happens. This is one of those dreams. It's not a nightmare, but it's one of those dreams where I literally have to get up and go to the kitchen and stand there and be like, stop it, stop it, stop it. Because I will have dreams that we are shooting the show. Typically it happens on Wednesday nights. It's not funny. This is a real thing. Okay? I wake up in a full cold sweat thinking that our first AD is yelling at me to go to set. And I'm like, I'm not wearing any clothes. Anyway, I'm glad everyone likes that. Next question, please. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Xander, and how do you react when you find out that you are doing a crossover with Grant Gustin?
Well, any moment that I get to spend with Grant Gustin is the best moment of my life. Well, I never do a crossover with Grant. He does crossovers with me. Truthfully, though, I really do enjoy going to the Flash set. It's got a different feel. It's got a different vibe. It has a lot of people from Arrow and the Arrow crew that we worked with in season 1 and season 2 that I really enjoy. Particularly Kim Miles, who was RDP a little bit in season 1 and season 2, and then became a DP over on Flash, and actually just directed his first episode, so congratulations to him. So it's nice to go over there. It's a different feel. And I feel like any time that Barry and Oliver get a chance to interact in any way, shape, or form, it's always fun. It always feels very meaningful. And Grant's a great actor.
Thank you.
Clearly Flash is his favorite show. What's It's fine. What's your question?
I'm Genevieve. So my question is, if you could incorporate any new DC character into Arrow, who would it be? And part 2, if you could incorporate any WWE character into Arrow, who would it be and why?
Well, second question first. Stardust is a part of Arrow season 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but he's not
No,
playing
it doesn't.
Stardust.
It shouldn't, because I was being very obtuse. And then who do we want to incorporate? Do you have a favorite?
Well, I'm a Batman guy, right?
You're a Batman guy? Which Batman?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Val Kilmer?
I mean,
yeah. Val Kilmer's Batman. I want Val Kilmer's Batman. I'm kidding.
Clooney. Oh.
We should do an Earth 2 version of Green Arrow played by Justin Hartley. That's what we should do. Sounds like a good idea to me. Keaton.
It's the impressions of a child, right?
He was really good. I saw Batman and Batman Returns in the theaters. Really good. The entire first Batman soundtrack was done by Prince. The whole thing, front to back.
Batman's.
That movie is aging like a fine wine. Hey man, what's up?
Hey, my name is Aaron. I noticed that in Flash season 1 you only had one scene with Robbie, and you guys didn't say anything to each other. What would you wanted to have said to each other if you could?
You're dead.
Why didn't they give us a line to one another? What a missed opportunity. What would I want to say? So how does that whole fire thing feel? I don't know. Do you enjoy flying? How does your hair stay hair?
Thanks.
They should have given us a line for sure. Thanks, man.
All right, we're gonna go one on each side, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up.
My name is Cassia, and my question is, do you know this whole story of the flashbacks in Arrow, or do you learn like we do each episode?
Yeah, I mean, I know the rough trajectory of each season and the entire story. And I would say that the flashbacks this year feel really cool because we have to get to an end point now. So they're moving very fast. And Oliver's position in Oliver being in Russia is pretty good. I like it a lot. Thank you.
Hi, Steven.
Hey, man.
My name's Pranay. I'm from San Jose. And my question is...
All right, everybody, that's it. Everybody give it up for Steven. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Sitting here in San Jose, thank you guys so much.